Hey guys, this is John from Cabinet Painting Vancouver. This is another video in our educational series to help clients make better, more informed decisions when upgrading their kitchen. Today, we're going to talk about a common DIY project, painting your kitchen cabinets. Now, I love do-it-yourself projects. I build my own furniture, I build lots of projects around the house, but I'm going to lay out the reasons why repainting your cabinets is not something I would recommend any homeowner take on. While it might seem like a great way to save money and add a personal touch to your home, there are some important reasons why you should think twice before attempting the task yourself. So let's dive in. First and foremost, painting kitchen cabinets might seem simple, but it requires a lot of skill and experience to achieve a professional looking finish. And it takes about 10 times that amount of skill and experience to ensure that the cabinet coating you've just spent weeks applying to your cabinets doesn't immediately start chipping, peeling, or flaking off. Cabinets take more use and abuse than any painted surface in your home. They get banged, they get slammed, they get spilled on, they get scratched, and they're constantly expanding and contracting with changes in humidity and temperature in your home. There's also no harder surface to get great adhesion on. That's because the existing finish on your cabinets is designed to be extremely hard, smooth, and durable. A paint trying to adhere to this is like a rock climber trying to scale a wall without any equipment, and that wall is a perfectly smooth sheet of ice. There's just nothing to grab onto. A professional refinisher needs to follow a very specific set of steps in the prep process and use a very specific set of products in order to get great adhesion. If any step is missed in this process or an incorrect product is used, you will have an adhesion failure of the entire coating. We have clients contact us all the time who've tried to paint their own cabinets and want us to fix it. Unfortunately, in this scenario, the only way we can warranty the work is to order all new cabinet doors and spend a significant amount of time stripping whatever paint they put onto the cabinet boxes, etc. If we were to try and strip off the coating they've applied to the doors, the amount of labor required would quickly overtake the cost of new doors, and the end result would not look nearly as good. Now, keep in mind that we haven't really talked about the aesthetic result. Professional cabinet refinishers will use automotive quality sprayers to get the absolute finest finish possible on your cabinetry. It will be a finish worthy of new cabinetry. In fact, we use the exact same equipment and processes on refinished doors as we do on brand new custom millwork. As a homeowner, your safest bet to paint your cabinets is by using a brush and roller. This is going to leave a hideous texture on your cabinets. I've seen some homeowners purchase a cheap paint sprayer from Home Depot to try and get a better finish. All I can say is that they would have been much better off just using a brush and roller. Remember, cabinets are a focal point in any kitchen, and a sloppy paint job or cabinets that are chipping and peeling everywhere can seriously impact the overall aesthetic of your space. And in my experience, it's not if a DIY cabinet repaint will have an adhesion failure, it's just a matter of how soon and how bad it will be. So as you can see, DIY paint jobs can result in streaks, brush marks, chips, scratches, stains, and even paint drips. Achieving a smooth and consistent finish on cabinets is not as easy as it looks in those YouTube tutorials. As mentioned before, another significant concern is the potential for costly mistakes. If you make an error while painting, give up halfway, or get all the way to the end of the project and realize you've made a huge mistake, having a professional fix it will cost much more than if you would just hire them in the first place. With having to order new doors and strip the existing paint off the cabinet boxes, you'll usually spend $2,000 to $4,000 on top of the standard refinishing cost. The way I like to think of it is this: you probably get paid very well to do the thing that you're an expert in. So how much is your personal time worth? I mean, if you're retired and have nothing but time on your hands, it might be worth your time. But if you've got a young family, a demanding career, etc., your time is valuable. I can admit, I've even fallen victim to this myself while doing my own renovations. For my own house, I had planned foolishly to do things like drywall installation myself to save money. As I thought about it, I realized, why the heck would I spend twice as long as a professional trying to do drywall while also managing my daily life when I could have a professional do it in half the time and have my project proceed that much quicker? And I definitely know how to do drywall, but there's a difference between me and someone who is a specialist. Professionals know how to get the best result possible in the shortest amount of time, saving you from costly mishaps. So when you go to the paint store and proudly declare that you're going to paint your cabinets, the staff there will happily recommend you products that you can use for the job. They'll send you home with $700 or more of paint, primer, and some tools. The problem with this is twofold. One, staff at a paint store just sell paint. They have usually never applied it themselves, especially not professionally, and not on a regular basis. Secondly, even their best products don't even come close to the adhesion, stain blocking, scratch resistance, and feel of the two-component polyurethanes used by professional refinishers. The products used by professional refinishers are industrial products available only to the new cabinet finishers and refinishers. They require special special equipment, special training, special safety considerations, and a lot of experience to use well. But they will, without a doubt, last many years longer than any paint store product and will not stain on contact with household items like coffee, vinegar, wine, or ketchup. Painting cabinets is a time-consuming process. It involves multiple steps like cleaning, sanding, priming, sanding again, painting, sanding again, and painting again. Not to mention the time it takes for the paint to dry between coats. You also have to take apart your cabinets and find space to lay out all the parts while they dry, then flip them and do it all over again. If you're not prepared for the days or even weeks of work, you might end up with half-finished cabinets and a lot of frustration, not to mention the huge additional cost to have them redone properly. Professional refinishers have the expertise and tools to efficiently complete the job, leaving you with a stunning result in a fraction of the time. Now, let's not forget about the long-term implications of a DIY paint job. If you're planning to sell your home in the future, potential buyers will be put off by poorly painted cabinets. A shoddy DIY job can decrease the resale value of your home and make it harder to attract buyers. Statistics show that a full renovation of your kitchen might give you about an 80% return on your money when it comes time to sell. If you invest only a fraction of that to have your kitchen look like new with professionally refinished cabinets, then your return on that investment goes through the roof. So it's well worth the dollars put in. So professionally refinished cabinets can be a selling point, especially if there's a warranty on the work, which increases the perceived value of your home. While I fully appreciate all the enthusiasm for DIY projects, painting kitchen cabinets is, in our opinion, a task better left to the professionals. The potential for disaster is high, and the likely results are questionable at best. The time commitment, the impact on the home's value make it a risk just not worth taking. So if you want beautifully painted cabinets that stand the test of time, consider hiring a professional refinisher. And if you do decide you really need to get a facelift done on the cheap, at least consider our DIY program where we professionally spray the doors for you and give you the things you need to paint the cabinet boxes yourself at home. Doors and drawers take up 90% of the wear and tear in any kitchen, so this is a great way to get the look and durability you want, but save money and get your hands dirty in the process. So I hope you found this video gives you a little insight into the process of tackling cabinet refinishing on your own. And if after all I've said you still want to get your hands dirty and save a few bucks, keep our DIY plus door refinishing program in mind. Thanks for watching.